so low. Now, okay, I love this matchup because it's just brawlers, dude.
Yes, Battle of the Kaiju, man.
Yeah. I think that Dedede has the advantage here.
I agree.
Now, I don't know for sure, but I just have a feeling. Having a projectile is great. Having a disjoint is great. Bowser doesn't really have either of those. He has the flame breath, but it's very unsafe. Doesn't do that much damage. It's decent for edge guarding, but you have better tools.
Yeah.
Z can just zone out really well with those Gordos and use them as a solid approach too.
Yes. Yes. Took the words right out of my mouth, my friend. But yeah, so we're seeing some really good Gordo placement coming from Z right now. I like that that nair into up air.
Yeah.
If that were a lightweight character, that percent they would have been KO'd, but we Bowser, we live in.
Yeah. One of the very important parts about this matchup, though, you really need to attack those Gordos as the opponent of Dedede.
Absolutely.
Because it goes back at him, it does a lot of damage, it gets it out of your face. It's turning the pressure back on its own head. Big Sean just hasn't been able to connect with anything too solid. He's getting a little bit of damage here and there, but Z really just needs one solid confirm, and he's got the first stock at a decent percent lead. Dedede doesn't die very early. See a back throw? Ooh.
Not quite going to do it. I mean, we still live in at 182. Good DI placement and also being a heavy.
Yep.
So that's the thing. It's like both these guys deal out a lot of damage, but they're also both being huge characters, can live to really high percents. But again, we got Big Sean out here. He's down one stock. Oz sitting at 105, so anything placed coming from Big Sean, I think, could do the trick if he's on either side of the stage.
Z is looking mad patient right now too.
Yep.
Great grab follow-ups. Actually, I think I played this guy 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
I played against Dedede, and he beat me, and I was like, "Who is this?" I think I can see why he's been doing so well. He is playing very, very well defensively, and that's something that more people need to learn to do. Is to really know how to work that lead.
Yep.
He is working with those Gordos. Really solid disjoints that he's throwing out there safely, and there goes the victory.
Yeah, a really convincing two-stock.
Super clean. All right, guys. On to the next match.
Getting some advice from Fangfire.
Yeah, Big Sean is going to have to change things up a bit here because the way that he was approaching that match is not easy. It's going to be tough because playing against a defensive player in NorCal is like finding a unicorn.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I don't know what to do, being that I'm just now seeing you for the first time in my life.
Exactly, and I think a lot of players in our region get flustered when they go up against someone that plays really defensively because they're so used to just like going in, people just going in on each other. So it's definitely something that people have to get used to and learn over time, which I think that we will, having players like Z playing very defensively and very solidly too. So we'll see what happens in the future, but we're jumping into game 2. And we are at Battlefield, so these disjointed hitboxes that you spoke about coming from Dedede, I think are going to be really advantageous here because a lot of his moves can go through platforms.
Yeah, that definitely still helps. I think that what Big Sean is aiming for here is to kind of shut down the Gordo game so that it starts bouncing on top of the platforms. And he's doing pretty well right now. He's getting really, really solid with his edge guards. Tried to go for the Trump back air, which definitely would have been a kill right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I think Big Sean has figured out what he needs to do. I mean, he played at EVO, and he got out of pools. He has learned how to play against other play styles.
Yes.
He didn't have anyone else from NorCal in his pool, I believe. So he has learned from his international experience.
And Bowser said, forget your Gordo. I'm going to slash that back real quick.
Oh, Z tried to go for a nice punish, but misspaced it a bit. Up smash is going to do it. So remember, there is armor on that on that shell. And Big Sean doing some great work tech chasing on the platforms. Ooh, clean up smash. He's just trying to cover as much space as possible.
Yeah, which I think is wise. But again, great Gordo placement coming from Z yet again.
Oh, Z waited out the air dodge.
Did.
Big Sean isn't done quite yet, and I eat my words.
That's going to do it.
That is some solid play right there.
Yes.
I definitely think we could see Z placing within that top 17
I think so too.
somewhere close to top 8 if he plays like this through the whole thing.
If he manages to keep up this momentum, I completely agree with you.
But first he has to get through Big Sean, and Big Sean is not making it easy at all.
You got that right.
Now, Z, he's been committing a little bit too hard in a few instances, throwing out some really laggy smash attacks. His guard placement's a little bit worse because Big Sean's starting to figure it out. So you have to adapt your technique after they adapt to you.
Right.
There we go.
Yeah,
Big Sean using him against it.
I love that. He waited, slashed it back.
Big Sean's in trouble, though.
Ooh.
That up smash narrowly killed there.
Again, he's having a hard time getting on stage with these Gordos, and that's going to do it.
Yep. That is going to be it. 2-0 in favor of Z.
Yes. Very solid DDD play.